And begin!
What I was trying to do right then,
And begin!
oh, come the friend.
Here goes!
Oh, come off that bull crap. That's messed up.
It's on!
Easier on you. I'm Falcon, and today on Game Ranks, here's 10 Windows programs every gamer should have. Just as a quick disclaimer, this is not a sponsored video, and we don't have any affiliation with any of these software providers. This is just stuff that we think is useful. Number 10 is Launchbox, which is by far the best launcher for playing any possible kind of game on your PC. Now, especially for people who have their PCs hooked up to a television, this is really legitimately the best way. It's compatible with a ton of emulators, organizes everything thanks to a big crowdsourced library built by an incredibly active community, and on top of that even provides instruction manuals for your emulated games. At least all the ones that Emu Movies covers. Like I said, it's not just emulation oriented, it also supports your Steam library. There's other launchers out there like GameRoom.me, which is also a good one if you're looking for something that supports Steam, Origin, Uplay, as well as many others, but Launchbox really is extensive. I would definitely.
Cheaters never prosper, or do they? No, not in this list anyway. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on Game Ranks Apex, it's when you stream with cheat ad, a cheat stream. If you're unaware of what those are, it's when you stream with cheats and part of the allure is seeing the streamer cheat. being it's a multiplayer game, cheating isn't actually a cool thing to do. It's certainly fun to cheat in a single player game. Certainly fun to use mods in a single player game, to modify your experience so that it's what you want it to be. That's cool. Not in a multiplayer game, not in Apex Legends, the unexpected hit, the Battle Royale game that randomly is awesome and free for anyone to play. No. Not cool for you to cheat, sir, and not cool for you to stream it. So in the Apex Legends subreddit, which, by the way, has devs actively watching in, a user posted this guy's streams and says this guy's cheating and streaming it, and it's making it bad for other players. Sure enough, he was banned. On stream still, however, he got a username from somebody else playing the game, rejoined and hid the username so he could continue to cheat in peace. However, they were able to find him through various teammate names. Who is this mystery player in the group? Why, it's the cheater, of course. He got banned again. In fact, he got banned a bunch of times, until he literally said this on the stream. Alright, I guess I have to find a new game to cheat on until I can get a working spoofer again. He eventually caught on to the fact that Reddit had been posting about it in the Apex Legends sub, and started blaming Reddit for the problem, instead of the fact he was cheating in a multiplayer game, which is a dick move. Number 9. Just last month, a speedrunner playing Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, which is a kind of niche physics platformer that is frankly a ton of fun, claimed to beat the game in 1 minute and 13 seconds. Now, the previous record was 1 minute and 19 seconds, and when this record is beaten, it's usually beaten in terms of microseconds and just tiny iterations. And the reason for that is there really isn't any way to cheat it. It's a singularly contained experience, it's not competitive as you're playing it in any way. It requires motor skills, timing, a lot of thought, and a well-developed muscle memory based entirely in the game. As somebody plays Getting Over It, it may end up easily throwing them right back down the mountain with a tiny mistake, a small mistimed jump at the wrong time. And watching a speedrun of it is honestly genuinely amazing if you've ever played the game. I cannot speedrun it, it just doesn't happen. But given that there are no skipped frames or cuts or any modifications to the video that are at least apparent in any way to the 1 minute and 13 second speedrun he uploaded, it's been very hard to figure out how he cheated. Now, the original run isn't still up. He deleted it, but somebody backed it up, and although it looks like a normal sped run of the game, a lot of people theorize that he used some kind of program that slowed the game down, allowing him to play the game in slow motion and sped it up from there. People were really consistently skeptical that it was even possible to beat the game at that speed, and as of right now, it's turned out to be the truth. The runner, a person who uploads by the name of CCFST, admitted that he cheated, and was banned from submitting speedruns for 6 months. Although during the course of the dispute, somebody actually set a new legitimate record at 1 minute and 17 seconds, which still shaves a couple seconds off the 1 minute 19, and maybe even to some extent learned from the faked speedrun, which is interesting to think about. Number 8, a user by the name of Miss Q Gemini, a CSGO player, got caught cheating and then also really lying badly about it. So she was playing CSGO as a CSGO player is wont to do, and you know how there's a kind of a cheat where you see skeletons of all of the other players through the walls so you know where everybody is at all times. You know, like one of the more common cheats that people talk about. Everybody in the chat was like, hey, you're cheating, and we see it. She tried to pull this move where she said Clara, her friend Clara, had been over. I'll quote her. Clara, let me message this girl. Why is this on my computer right now? Where is this? How do I close this? Which is great. Honestly, it's really funny. It's really not believable, and the computer obviously is like, I don't really care why you're cheating, and she had to move all of her stuff to a new Steam profile because the other one got banned. Number 7, near the end of last year, at a Counter-Strike Global Offensive tournament, a player by the name of Kumawat got caught trying to close an aim assist program that was open on his computer in the middle of a match. There's only a few reasons you would have an aim assist program open in the middle of some kind of an esports match, and all of them are cheating. There's not one of them that isn't cheating. Like, the number one reason you would do that, for instance, is to have the computer assist you in aiming, which is particularly uncool in a tournament setting where the whole point is to find who plays the game the best. Kumawat actually got banned for 5 years, and we're about halfway into the first year of that ban. And still we're going back to this video of him trying to stop the officials from looking at his computer. That's gonna be one that's gonna be hard to live down, and there's just basically no argument for doing that. You just look like you're trying to be a sneak in every version of this story. Maybe it's because you're trying to be a sneak, that's like what it was. Number 6, there's some pretty amazing, goofy stuff that people get banned on Xbox Live for, specifically for things that they include on their profiles, and then it's equally as funny when they try to get their account back. Like one user who obviously registered another account called Your Purdy Mouth, which they posted to the community saying, I have not received an email or anything, I was banned for no reason, the account was SteelerMan3686, and I demand that it be unbanned. One of the moderators responded by including a censored version of what their bio said, and it's just basically a lot of different curse words and racial slurs, which is specifically banned by the terms of service and notates you can get a ban. When another user did something similar, posted, can I get banned for having the freedom of speech, saying, title says it all, can I get banned for saying racist remarks and profanity? Ahmad responded, references to freedom of speech or the United who haven't necessarily, it does pay his passing of 800,000 followers. 24-hour live rules is pretty funny, honestly. Number 5, a Twitch streamer did a pretty large 24-hour live event to commemorate his passing of 800,000 followers. He went by the name of Trick2G, and that's quite an accomplishment. As part of the stream, he decided to fake a swatting, which, if you're not aware, a swatting is a practice where somebody prank calls in a crime and gets police to sort of barge in and, in some cases, kind of attack the streamer. In theory, swatting can be very dangerous and you shouldn't do it. People have died from it. So if this is the first time you've heard of it, don't think that it's like a cute trick to play. It's not. But do you know what else isn't a cute trick to play? Pretending to be swatted on your 24-hour live stream where you have hundreds of thousands of people excited you passed a milestone. That's what Trick2G did, and a lot of people were really worried and upset about this, which they had to confirm was a joke later on their website. However, it did get them a ban. The ban only lasted a day, and they were initially worried it could be several months. So, obviously, not the harshest punishment of all time. But still, don't do stuff like this. People really think that you're in trouble. Number 4, the staff at Neverwinter have no shortage of people who come in and scam in their marketplace. Now, I don't have a username, but a person posted their banning, and the action list got
Yeah.
PUBG Europe League, 12 professionals were caught using an unauthorized program, and the league did not reveal what program that was, but it's believed to have been a radar hack, which is particularly difficult to detect from a server-side detection algorithm. You'll remember us talking about this same kind of cheat back in number 8, where Miss Q Gemini claimed that she wasn't cheating after being caught cheating on a stream, where you could clearly see that she was cheating. It's that kind of cheat, where you can see everybody on the map where they are, through walls and all that. 4 of those 12 are getting a 3-year ban from competing in any professional league affiliated with the PUBG European League, which is pretty wild. The lesson is, of course, don't do that. Especially in professional competition, if you get caught, you're screwed. Number 2, Blizzard banned its worst griefer ever, and it was a serious ban too. They banned his account and all future accounts this person could ever register, because this person who had played thousands of matches of Overwatch just to grief. A popular streamer by the name of Tim the Tat Man explained that he might stop broadcasting Overwatch because there was this single person who kept continually ending up in their matches and just attempt to ruin it. They specified that they used multiple accounts to do this with as well, and noted that it is extremely rare that players act like this in Overwatch, as the community rules are pretty
Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I might have you might hear a different sound from my mic because I got a new one. So here, playing some more Geometry Dash and beating Can't Let Go. guys, welcome back to another video. I'm gonna be playing some more Jump Dash. Last video we beat that contract and Porch guys, so now we're gonna beat Dry Out and try base after base. Let's do practice mode.
Color grading is hard. Color correction can be even harder.
Hey, what's up guys? I guarantee you... Should I feel bad? You will either love or hate this video. Guys, there is no middle ground. You will either love it or hate it. When I was editing the video, I felt so bad for the kid, man. It was almost difficult to edit the video. You can really feel the pain this kid is in, and this video game really hurts. You need to understand, man, what could cause someone to hurt like this? And it's this game, it's a brutal game. Let me explain exactly what's going on and walk you through this, guys, and you will feel the pain. I've been dabbling in it. It's It's very common in Rust that people build more than one door to protect the loot because of reasons like this. Now my brother's got a foothold and he wants to go deeper into the base. Mission success loot room. The guy that and guys, I want you to appreciate what you're looking at right now. This represents hours of work that these guys have done. It would have taken those kids ages to get all that loot. Maybe now you can start to see what could cause these kids to feel all this pain. Okay, so the kid is being a little arrogant here because my brother just got locked inside the base. But he doesn't realize that he's definitely going to be singing a different tune soon enough.
Guys, you're never gonna get out. You're playing because you're gonna not. Clam.
Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
Even on pizza?
And nachos.
Just outside my base, so get wrecked and my ved faktisk godt, du er dansker.
Er du dansk?
Fuck det, ja.
The way out. However, if you're smart enough, sometimes
you have nothing to gain from this. In your hand, I kill you. If I have to pickaxe out of here, I'm coming back with C4. I'm going to take the rest of your stuff. No, I'm not coming out. I'm not stupid.
Do you want my food or what? Do you want my loot?
Yeah?
Do you want my loot?
Yeah.
Okay. Then come.
No, I'm not coming out. I'm not stupid.
Okay, then move.
No, I don't need to move.
Move so I can
I'm not.
okay, this is where I feel for the kid.
f***ing hell.
Oh man, this poor kid. This is where I feel for the kid because he.
F***ing hell.
What do you want?
I want to do this.
F***ing hell.
So open this door, and then.
Nice.
Do you want me to come back with C4 and grease the base?
Yeah, just do that. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Do you want me to come back and grief it? Open the door. Milkshake, this kid is crying. He's crying. I've taken him for everything he's got.
Yeah, being an asshole, going deep in my base and going. You're being an asshole because you're fucking griefing my base.
This isn't griefing, this is me preparing to bring C4. I will bring C4 and go deep.
You just said you want to go back to my base and grief.
Do you want... I'm threatening you. Do you want your walls? Do you want your high external walls?
Smart dogs can't stop distracted driving, but your smartphone can.
I don't know, guys. What do I do? Honestly, because he's lethal and he can catch people off guard, I think he deserves to at least be in the easy tier, guys. I mean, you guys might disagree, you might think he's a D tier character, but I'm gonna put him in C tier just because he has the potential of catching people off guard and getting them killed. Okay, so next up, oh no, is Funtime Foxy, another character who I know exactly where I'm gonna put him, because he is a very, very hard character to deal with. And honestly, besides Chica, I think Funtime Foxy is one of the scariest characters in the game because, oh my goodness, his whole game mechanic of you need to remember exactly when the hours tick over and be watching his cam, that really shoots my nerves and really scares me. I hate that, guys. As soon as I can, I always kill him with the death coin because I just hate his game mechanic and I don't want to have to deal with it because it's so stressful. Okay, alright, next up is Nightmare, Fredbear, and Nightmare. Again, these guys have the same game mechanics, I'm going to talk about them at the same time. Nightmare Fredbear appears in the left hallway, Nightmare appears in the right hallway, and when they do, you can hear their laughter and you can see their very small eyes in the doorway staring at you. All you need to do is put down the doors and go away. Funnily enough, Nightmare, Fredbear, and Nightmare work in the same way as Freddy, where they actually won't attack you until you lift the monitor up. I mean, you could leave Nightmare, Fredbear, and Nightmare staring at you for a really, really long time, as long as the ventilation doesn't go out, and they won't jump scare you because their jump scare only triggers when the monitor is up. So they're pretty easy to deal with. However, you know, because their eyes are pretty small, if a player doesn't hear their laugh for whatever reason, like if El Chip or Toy Bonnie or Toy Chica or Funtime Chica or someone else distracts them and they don't hear it, they could get completely screwed over by these. Guys, but again, they are pretty easy to deal with, but not very easy, so I would say they go in the C tier. Okay, so next up is Happy Frog, Mr. Hippo, and Pig Patch. Again, I'm labeling these guys together because they work pretty much the same way in the game. So yes, they do share the same game mechanics as Nedbear and Orville, but the difference is that all of these three guys are fooled 100% of the time by the audio lore, whereas Nedbear is only fooled 50% of the time, and Orville is only fooled by it 10% of the time, so yeah. So these guys are technically easier to deal with than Nedbear and Orville. However, the only other difference is that Happy Frog is immune to the heater, whereas Mr. Hippo and Pig Patch aren't. But the thing is, if you put the audio lore in this exact location, there is literally no chance that these three characters are going to get to you. Like, literally no chance at all. So these guys are just easy points of the game. So you know where these guys go? In the very easy tier. Sorry guys, but you guys are just too easy to deal with. Literally no threat at all. Okay, next up is Helpy. So Helpy just randomly shows up in your office. All you need to do is click on him and he goes away. However, if you don't click on him, he kind of jump scares you and distracts you for a bit. But again, he is very easy to deal with. Okay, next up I left office. So as long as she does tend to turn the normal tier, she's not too bad, honestly. Okay, so next up is JJ. She's just like BP, but she disables the doors. Too bad, honestly.
I can't believe it.
That Jeffrey's taken up parkour?
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save the Geico.
Yeah! Nice.
Geico. Believe it.
Dear Lexus.
Dear Lexus.
Dear Lexus, I wanted to take a moment to say thank you.
In the very easy tier. Okay, next up is Lefty. So, fun fact about Lefty, you can actually cam stall him just like the plushie animatronics. So, even if Lefty is like right outside the closet door and is ready to jump scare you, if you keep the monitor on his cam, he will not move at all and not jump scare you. It's pretty cool actually, but if you're playing the game normally and not using the cheesy cam stalling technique, he can be pretty hard to deal with because he's basically Jacko Chica and Music Man formed into one. He is triggered by both noise and heat. So I don't think it's fair to put him in the same tier as Jacko Chica. I would say that he definitely deserves to be in the hard tier. And we don't have too many people there, so we're not doing too bad so far with the hard tier. So Lefty is only the third one. Okay, so next up we got Lolbit. Really to do. They actually cover the screen. Lolbit doesn't really do that, so yeah. Just kind of nice. Okay, so Nightmare BB is a bit of an iffy character. You need, however, iffy pretty much personally in this skin, but Nightmare BB in the A tier. Nice. Alright. Alright, next up is Rockstar Foxy. Okay, what do I do with Rockstar Foxy? Because his AI is really weird, because most of the time he doesn't kill you, most of the time he helps you. His parrot appears at random occasions, you click on it, and Rockstar Foxy either helps you or kills you, but it's very rare that he's going to kill you. Even on the higher AIs, like most of the time, his parrot either won't show up or he just won't kill you, so, what do I do? I mean, because you can just completely avoid him entirely and not have him show up, and then he also helps you, but I think just for the fact that he can help you, I'm going to put him in the D tier. He's a very easy character, honestly. Okay, so next up is Molten Freddy. We're back to the vent animatronics. So Molten Freddy is pretty much like Ennard. He doesn't have a whole stalling time thing like Mangolin with the Chica does. He pretty much attacks you straight away, and he has an auditory warning when he reaches the end of the vents. And also, he can't be blocked by the vent snare, which is one thing that I didn't mention about Ennard. Ennard can't be blocked by the vent snare either, which I think is another thing that justifies him being in the B tier. So Molten Freddy and Ennard are pretty much the same in this game, so Molten Freddy goes in the B tier. Okay, so next up is Music Man. Music Man, another difficult one to list. I guess he would be in the same tier as Jacko Chica because, like I said before, Lefty is pretty much Jacko Chica and Music Man mixed together, whereas Jacko Chica gets triggered by heat, Music Man gets triggered by noise. But I kind of feel like noise is going to occur way more often in the game than heat will, because the heat is only going to go up if you actually turn the fan off or turn the heater on, whereas there's a lot of animatronics in the game that can increase your noise meter, but there's no animatronics that increase your heat meter. That's kind of weird, actually. I'm surprised that Scott didn't at least put one animatronic in the game that increases your heat, but oh well. But yeah, there's a ton of animatronics that cause noise, like Funtime Chica, BB, JJ, Phone Guy, El Chip, Phantom Mangle. There's quite a few of them, so I don't know if Music Man should be rated higher than Jacko Chica. Oh geez, I don't know, this is hard. Music Man would either be put in normal or hard, because he does attack pretty quickly if he's mad on higher difficulties. I really don't know, guys. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna throw Music Man in the normal tier. I'm just gonna go with my gut. I think he's normal tier material. I would say he's slightly harder than Jacko Chica, but I don't think he's this. I would he's Fred. Don't know whether to put him in easy or very easy, because it's mainly because the mute or right in one, like I'm gonna put Trap. Now I would say Plush Trap is the most difficult to deal with of all of the non-customizable DD characters, and back when I didn't know how he worked, he got the jump on me very, very quickly, because I was under the assumption that he could appear like on any cam, but he always appears on Funtime Foxy's cam, so he's a bit predictable. So honestly, I would suggest that as soon as DD appears, always check Funtime Foxy's cam to see if Plush Trap's there, because Plush Trap does attack very, very quickly when he spawns. So just check the Funtime Foxy cam. If he's there, he'll go away, and you'll never have to see him again. So because he attacks very, very quickly, I would put him in the easy tier, because all you really need to do is check that cam and he goes away pretty quickly. So he's not too hard. The only difficult thing about him is that he attacks very quickly, so he's definitely not very easy. I would just say in a Rockstar.
Make yourself comfortable.
Chica can be very annoying, so I would say with the one games is when you guys are pretty good on Jacko Chica. He's not really from other very easy, that's for sure. Okay, next up is RXQ, also known as Shadow Bonnie. So he is another non-customizable DD character, but he's another character that you can't really counter him or deflect him in any way. He just appears in the office and he makes it completely pitch black for that, but he's a customizable mechanic. When she's spawned, her jaws will appear on the very top and very bottom of the screen and start to consume you, and you have to either turn on the heater or the power AC to make her go away. So she isn't that hard to deal with, but it does take a while for the jaws to go away, depending on how much you've let them consume you. So she isn't too bad, but again, she can distract from other things going on in the night. I would say Nightmare Chica is a C tier. She's an easy character to deal with. I wouldn't say she's very easy, she's just easy. Okay, next up is Scrap Baby. So, just like Afton, Scrap Baby only appears on animatronic Vega because it's difficult. Just because we can see Springtrap's face on the vent when he's about to attack, and also he's way easier to detect than Ennard, and yeah, he kind of appears in the office in that way. I'm gonna put him in the C tier, I think. Okay, so next up is XOR, also known as Shadow Dee Dee. So obviously, she's a much more annoying version of Dee Dee. So if Dee Dee is going to be in the S tier, XOR is obviously going to be in the S tier as well. However, she works a bit differently. She summons all of the non-customizable characters at once, and she always shows up on 50/20 mode. However, she can very rarely show up in normal gameplay. I've seen her once or twice in normal gameplay, and the first time I saw her, she scared the crap out of me because I didn't know who she was at the time. I think it might have been during my Freddy Plays video, but I'm not really sure. So yeah, guys, there you go. We finished the tier list. Here's my FNAF Ultimate Custom Night AI difficulties tier list. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.
2 weeks until FNAFia! 2 weeks! And while we're waiting for that, why don't we do a tier list on the Five Nights at Freddy's characters? Welcome! Welcome to the show! Okay guys, so this is Tier Maker. You probably saw a bunch of these at the moment going around YouTube, like a YouTuber tier list and, you know, a movie tier list and stuff. So I thought, why don't we do a FNAF tier list? We've never done this before. Let's do it for the...
On September 24th,
I can't believe it.
Mario Brothers history was made.
I cannot believe it.
The game was beaten in 4 minutes and 55.913 seconds in what might be the final second break ever. Let's see how the run was achieved, how it could be beaten, and if the legendary 454 is possible. Back in February, Darbian had the world record at 456.528, when Cosmic beat it with a 456.462. Third place runner Sumwest attempted to beat that record, and on May 11th set a new personal best of 456.495, 2 frames behind Cosmic.
Yes! My goodness. PB. How long's it been?
He kept playing, and 2 weeks later, on May 25th, Sumwest set a new world record with a time of 456.245. At that point, Sumwest had one goal in mind, to be the first person to get a 455. He tried and tried for 4 months, but there was one problem. 455 is hard. It's really, really hard. Here's what happened during those 4 months. Sumwest recorded a total of 6,022 attempts. 2,141 of them got past 1-1. 795 attempts got past 1-2, but only 442 of them were fast enough to get into World 4 on 455 pace. This means World 1 alone is so hard to do fast enough that he had a 7.3% success rate. Of those 442 runs into World 4, 271 of them made it to 4-2, and only 81 of them into World 8. In other words, for every 75 attempts, one single run would reach World 8 on 455 pace. 43 runs made it past 8-1, 12 runs made it past 8-2, and only 2 runs made it to the final level. Both of those attempts ended at the same place, on this pixel-perfect, frame-perfect wall jump. The first one missed the pixel, and the second one hit the right pixel, but Sumwest did not time his jump correctly. And that's how, over 6,000 attempts later, 455 still eluded him. Meanwhile, Cosmic had been playing as well, but he was only playing to beat Sumwest's record, not for 455. He had a few close calls too, but had been unsuccessful thus far. This brings us to the night of September 24th. After about an hour of attempts, Cosmic managed to tie Sumwest's world record with a 456.245 of his own.
I don't know how fast it is. I hope that turnaround doesn't kill me.
After celebrating his newly acquired tied record, he decided to do a few attempts at 455 just for fun, with no expectation to even make it to World 8 once. And that's when this happened. This time, we're only going to look at the most significant points in clips allow units of distance smaller than a pixel are called subpixels. These clips allow for tricks like the flagpole glitch, bullet bill glitch, and also save time in 1-2 and 4-2. They are all extremely difficult to perform and usually require multiple frame perfect button presses to work. Sometimes you can trick the game into sending you to a different room than intended by scrolling the screen past a certain point. This is used in 4-2 and 8-4. You can also perform a wall jump by hitting the wall exactly between two blocks and jumping on the same frame. Finally, Mario accelerates faster in the direction opposite of which he's facing, so facing backwards is faster when accelerating from a stop. That should cover the most important things. For Mario's that one flip zone. Second, because you need to do the entire thing within a handful of frames from perfect. This trick only saves one frame rule at best. This is why runners never included it until it was the last possible way to save any time.
Tell your
But stay pretty excited was in 8-1. Release right while you're in midair for 1 to 3 frames at some point during the stage. How long you're released right affects how you will need to perform flagpole glitch. If you released it for 1 frame, you will need to land on the first pixel of this block while not holding B. On the same frame that you land, start holding B. Exactly 2 frames later, jump. This lines you up perfectly to clip inside of the flagpole base. Now, if you released right for 3 frames, you need to do this instead. Land on the second pixel of the block instead of the first. After you start holding B, jump only 1 frame later, not 2. Luckily, if you released right for 2 frames, you can do either of those setups and it will work. This means that runners have to be aware of how long they released right and adjust their play accordingly. Frames on the wall jump. That will the screen not be able to reach running speed and lose to it. Running speed enough to get to go past 5.9. Is lucky enough to get a pattern where Bowser jumps forwards, which makes it trivial to go. The previous world record holder, Sumwest, clocked in 6,000 attempts at it since getting the world record 4 months back. A time like this could have taken Cosmic 20,000 tries, yet he got it on his 9th attempt, and the first attempt to successfully clip into the pipe in 1-2. However, as amazing as 455 is, Cosmic's speedrun is still not perfect. It could be beaten by performing 8-4 better, and that's exactly what Sumwest did.
Alright, let's do it. Gotta get that fast accel. $4.55. There it is. Oh my god. $4.55. There it is. Oh my gosh, is it record?
As I was editing this video, Sumwest took back the world record with a 455.796 after a mere 132 additional attempts, including a new personal best along the way. But even though he saved 7 frames over Cosmic, Sumwest did not play 8-4 perfectly either. Compared to a perfect 8-4 with no fast accelerations, he lost which enabled him thing that could be done to lower the record even further. On March 4th, 2018, Stuck in the Plate managed to complete 8-1 1 frame rule faster than is currently done in speedruns. He did it by doing a fast acceleration at the start of the level and performing flagpole glitch. If you remember my previous video, flagpole glitch only saves 15 frames. This is true with the regular setup that involves releasing B and jumping from the stairs. However, there is a way to do it faster. If you keep holding B and right for the whole duration of the setup, you can actually save 19 frames with the trick. Of course,
It's all clear. Everybody say ho! Yeehaw! Go Woody!
excited would they be if they had the hybrid?
Probably this excited.
Disney Pixar's Toy Story 4.
Namoy, it's your boy, join in. I want to watch some life hack videos full. How much of a hack? 15.5 million results for life hacks on YouTube. Oh my. Let's look at the one that is an hour long. Surely we can find something in that video. 5-minute crafts. What the heck? Okay, first of all, if I'm not mistaken, the life hack target audience is kids. So beer hacks, I don't think is going to help them much. Secondly, teaching kids to open a beer bottle with their teeth is a terrible idea for more reasons than one. Beer can chicken. Drink 1/3 of beer. All right, kids? Plop your very orange chicken over the top of perfectly roasted and juicy. Chicken's pretty nice. Beer's pretty good, but Heineken flavored chicken? Probably give a pass on that one. Open beer with paper. See, I've seen this one. I can't do it. It is so hard. I would give that one a go, but I don't have a beer. Just water the plant. This one works. I'm telling you, this one is actually really good. Leave it in for 10 minutes. They didn't even tell you how long to leave it in for. That's a terrible idea. Don't leave your beer in the freezer. It works with any drink. It doesn't have to be beer. The wet towel over the bottle or can, put it in the freezer. 10 minutes, 15 if you want to be super chilly, and it's done. That is a good life hack, but they didn't actually even tell you how long to leave it in the freezer for. That's the life hack bit about it, because obviously you could just put it in the fridge. The whole point is that it's quick. Was that a life hack telling me that you can put beer and ice in a box to keep the beer cold? Hide beer at the beach. Fun for the whole family. Take a bottle, cut off the top, put a couple of dots on it, put some red tape around the lip, string in the holes. Wow. My life has been hacked. A tripod. Okay, rubber band tripod. I've seen this one. Okay, we're trying this one. It's not a life hack. I have no idea what about this is life hacky, but I'm just gonna do it because I have the stuff to do it and it's not a plastic bottle with a string in it. Okay, for this one, let me explain to you, kiddies watching at home, what you will need is a phone, preferably in pink, and a balloon, preferably in pink. Then what you're gonna wanna do is blow the balloon up. Top and push down and let the fight begin. Dang it. Whoa! What have we done? Look at this. Look at, this is a life hack in itself. I'm not sure what this is good for, but what are any of the life hacks good for? I've got a stretchy balloon stuck to my iPhone. I wonder what happens if I blow it up. Ah. Okay, so that happened because I've got one of these. It's like for holding. See, there's a life hack. See, life hack. Sick of dropping your phone on your face all the time. Buy this thing. It was $1. Honestly, you don't bother with life hack solutions. It's $1, okay? You have $1. Just buy it on eBay and stick it on the back of your phone. That'll solve your problem. Let's try this again. Pink balloon, pink phone. Maybe I gotta push harder this time. Oh, okay, we've kind of done it. All right, one more time. Dang it. This is harder than it looks. Oh, there we go. Now we have a terrible iPhone case. Trust me, it's very bad. Here we have my balloon iPhone case. It comes in pink, my favorite. You can't use your unlock button anymore unless you just pull it down a little bit. See, works perfectly. And you can't use the camera, as you can see here. You can't really reach the little bits on the screen, for example, changing it to the front facing camera, which you can't really use either. What is it doing? I've never seen that in my life. You probably can't really take phone call, the microphone being plugged up and the speakers. You can't plug your headphone jack in, but if you've got a new phone, you can't do that anyway. You can't charge your phone. You can barely use it, but it will save your phone from a very specific type of scratch. Because if you drop this, it's not gonna save it. You might save a couple of little dings on the corners. An iPhone 6s case is $1. It's $1. Do you know how much a packet of balloons costs? At least in Australia, it's at least a few dollars. But maybe we're onto something here. There's a lot of balloons in a packet of balloons. So maybe if we can save more than $3 with balloon hacks, we're onto something. 13 amazing balloon life hacks. Part 2, a balloon handle. Okay, so you have a knife. Okay, so we have a balloon around the knife handle. That's not a life hack. That's just putting a balloon on a knife handle. I'm just gonna say it. He's making a boob. These guys, you don't understand. That's a craft, not a life hack. This is the life hack song. Balloon inflate. This guy has a packet of balloons and he's looking around his room going, I've got a bottle of Sprite. Balloon keys. No, see, this is all so useless. Well, that's not a life hack either. Balloon band. Right, like a rubber band. Get a balloon, put some seeds in it, tape it to a stick, and shake it about. You've lost your privilege. That dislike ratio. The bank the guy would have made on this video, though. Oh, why would you do that? What the heck are you doing? What was that? It's the best way to troll your friend. The best. Look, you won't see it often on this channel, consider its moderately family-friendly nature. But if there's ever going to be an Archer reference on this channel... Sploosh. Is there some reason at all that you can't just put water in the bottle? Why do you need the balloon? Why? So many questions. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Stop. Oh. Hot glue. It's always hot glue. Is this guy trolling? What on earth is the advantage here over just tipping it out like a normal human being? There better be some purpose to this other than him having just balloons on his fingers. Oh, no. Come. Oh, come on. There's no... It's so precarious. Oh no, he's doing it again. Dude, you're so weird. I don't... Oh. Is this just honestly made to make you cringe? Stress ball. It's a toothpick. Look at his fingers. Just look at his fingers. Was it worth it? Oh yeah, well I suppose it was. Oh no. No, 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 no. Bad idea. Is this how you smuggle a lighter onto an airplane? I can totally do this. Look, I have a balloon. You ready for all my life hacks? Are you ready for your life? It is about...
So for a long time, we've had this idea to do a photo shoot inspired by one of our favorite movies.
Lucky for us, Intel and their powerful 8th generation Core i7 processor helped us pull it off.
To see how the photos turned out and how Intel helped us do it, click the video to see how it all happened.
Going to dance class with my friend is something I really enjoy. But even though I'm there 3 times a week, I still struggle with my weight. Up, down, and back up again. It can be really frustrating. I always try to eat well, too. It seems to make no difference. So I decided it was time to reach out to my doctor for help. My doctor said it's not just about my willpower. There's a science to obesity.
About to be hacked. You will never see this humble balloon the same way again. No more will your life be difficult. All you need is a balloon and your life will be simple. Just watch.
Okay, you guys want to go A?
Let's do it. Yep, sounds good.
Let's go, my brothers.
Nice. All right, let's plan quick.
Planting.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Damn.
My God.
All right, cool. Good job, player 2. So, wall hacks and aimbot.
Nah, everybody always asks me that.
Just really good then, huh?
You know it, baby. Wanna go A again? I'm down.
We must move.
I got ramp.
Planting.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Crap.
Damn, save some for us, man.
All right, seriously, you have aimbot, right?
I swear my mother, I'm just getting lucky.
Okay, let's buy.
Let's go A again. You guys go Palace. I got ramp.
I'm sure you do.
We will make them cry.
Everybody Palace. I got ramp. I'll signal you to come out.
Terrorists win.
Okay, you guys, you can come out.
For crying out loud, dude. Look, Hack Solo, I know you're using wall hacks and aimbot. Leave something for us to do.
I really have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. You know what? Whatever. Let's go B. At least we won't be able to pull that crap over there.
Yeah, B sounds good to me. Good idea. Let's go B.
Drive them from our lands.
Okay, I'm gonna smoke.
Good idea.
Terrorists win.
That's
Hey guys, welcome back to another
fishy.
video.
What in the
Today we're gonna
world?
be playing some more
I guess they stacked B.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Alright, seriously, man, you need to cut that out.
Dude, I really have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey
Where are
guys,
we
welcome
going,
back to
guys?
You're hacking.
I don't know why you got a hacky say, man. I'm just going beast mode. I'm a beast, and this is my mode. Guys,
That's BS.
A or B?
Are you kidding me? You guys suck.
You're just mad because you got 0 kills.
Terrorists win.
Ah, forget it. Just kick me. This game sucks.
I don't know. Maybe he's just really good.
Terrorists win.
This is Nelson, the volunteer who puts care into everything he does. We asked him to put our hydrating body wash to the test.
After a long day, it's really important to have body wash that's cleansing and hydrating for my skin.
Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash rinses clean and rehydrates.
Time for some CSGO.
Ready.
Come on, I know you're out there. Just one more. Come on.
Ready. Ready. Let's roll.
Hey guys, who's going where?
Yeah. What's up, Jack?
Oh my gosh! It's Bugs Bunny!
Comcast, dude, you're lagging like crazy.
Nah, don't worry. I'm uploading a text document to my AOL email. Almost done.
Dude, you're gonna give my eardrums a seizure.
Let's go, people.
So I guess we're all going long now?
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, we're all going long.
Well, they're not here. Maybe Cat? Nobody goes B in the first round.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, nice timing there, Doc.
Let's go B. I'll go through tunnels.
I got the smoke. I'll throw in sight and try to ninja defuse.
Yo, guys, they planted the bomb B.
You sure it wasn't C?
No, it's B. Trust me.
Smoke. Diffusing.
Don't worry, guys. I'm at least gonna get a couple kills before the round ends.
Terrorists win.
Crap.
Okay, we can fully buy now.
I'm gonna opt short. I'm gonna ninja defuse.
Surprise, surprise.
I'm rushing along. I'll rely on my bunny hop to get me there faster.
Yo, my text file's halfway done.
Hey, Comcast, you know what'd be amazing? If you would never talk ever again in your entire life.
Jeez, hostile.
We're wasting time. Let's go.
I'll check mid.
Hey, long A clear. Got the bomb. Rotate everybody and let's hold the bomb.
Guess no one Cat. I'll rotate long. Are you kidding me? What the mother freaking heck? I watched Cat for 15 hours and no one shows up? I hate this! Hate it! Ah! Dude, shut up! I need to hear the game!
Watch out, guys. I think I hear an enemy pushing short A.
Are you kidding me, dude? Whatever.
Yo, I got the bomb here. I'm watching long doors. Ninja, you watch short A and Comcast watch CT.
Fine.
Great. I guess I'll watch CT and long. Fantastic. Bad timing jinxed us all. Ninja, last guy's coming long.
Dude, I'm gonna ninja defuse this.
Of course you are.
Bomb has been planted. I'm defusing the bomb. Terrorists win.
Screw this.
What the heck just happened?
You're on your own, Doc.
Great.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, boy. Guess what your boy's gonna do? Record a video. What other games should I play?